We are on the way to the shop. Got a good one lined up for y'all in this episode. As soon as I get there, I'll show it to you. I've been kind of trying to keep it under wraps, but pretty cool little vehicle. So we're gonna do the thing to it. I gotta go get some paint. Still getting in the shop good. We're still moving stuff over slightly, just a little bit at a time. But it's gotta get a water hose, all that little stuff. But once I'm in the shop, I'll show you this thing and we'll get after it. All right, we're at the shop. And we are walking to the vehicle now. I gotta drive it to the paint getting place to get the paint. So hopefully we can get this thing matched up right. I hope anyway. I'm pretty confident we can, but y'all ready for this? Boom. Oh, C10, another one. They just keep coming. Pretty cool old truck. Long bed. It had cab corners and rockers put in. So we got to match that up. Get her cleaned up a little bit. He wants me to do something about the orange primer here. And he sanded on it a little bit. That bare metal showing, so I gotta do something about that. So kind of a typical thing, you know. We're gonna do some interior work, and we're gonna get a clear coat on it. So hey, I like it. Let's keep doing it. So let's get this thing to the store and try to get some paint for this thing. Hopefully. What was that? I don't know where a diamond earring come from, but I found a diamond earring. Okay. Ow! Hit my knee. Oh yeah. These cabs have no room in them. I know this thing's still got the gas tank in the back. You can probably get a couple inches out of it moving the seat back, but it's still, knees are in the dash. Come on, baby girl. We'll warm up a little bit. Yeah, we got a little work to do in here. I'm gonna put carpet in it, kill mat it, gotta put a dash pad on it, and do something about the seat. So we got a little bit of work to do to this thing, but we're gonna go get some paint real quick, like I said, and see if we can't get started on the blending and getting the cab corners and all that done. Now we got a building to put it in. I ain't gotta worry about rain. But all right, let's get at it. All right, got her here. We ain't got the paint, got some other stuff, so we can get started on this thing. Gotta get it prepped for the cab corner. I might go ahead and try to dust some color on these cab corners today. Paint store was kind of like, yeah, what do you want us to do with that? And I'm like, I want you to match it. So just give me the paint code or give me the factory color. I don't care. So we got some stuff to work with. There's some paint cups and some sticks. Try to drop one on the ground if you can. Yeah, I dropped some sticks on the ground too. That's pretty neat. Yeah, just drop everything on the ground. Okay. Alright, now I gotta find my hose hookup for the water hose. I may back this thing out a little bit. Kind of get some daylight until we get some actual lights in here. That's the only bad thing. I gotta get some lights. So I got a new hose. Got a good hose. I gotta put the air cleaner back on the air compressor. Get it going. Gonna study this thing, see how I want to do it. Got a little bit of red bleed through. I'm gonna try to make sure we match it just right. Probably got to airbrush a little bit of stuff in there to kind of make it. I want it to look kind of like the door, and then get the where it looks like somebody's been getting in and out of it for 50 years. So let me get all this stuff set up, and we'll see if we can start getting some of this green sprayed on there and see what it looks like. I hope it looks good. Alright, got air hooked up, got water hooked up. We're almost home. I'm gonna blow all the dirt out of this thing. It's got all kinds of dirt in it. And that door won't stay shut or stay open. I can't think. And it's already 200 degrees outside. Whew, man. I think first things first, I'm gonna scuff these things up. Gotta get some comment. I'm gonna go ahead and use comment and a scuff pad. Kind of hit the door jambs, hit the outside of the rocker panel and cab corners, and then get it all dried up, and we'll probably get some primer and some brown sprayed in there. That way I can try to bring back what's going on the outside of the truck. And when we get these done, we'll go ahead and hit that side too. That way we can go ahead and get that fender looking right too. It is about time for a new sander. This one has had it, which I can't complain. It's been around for a long time. And I found a snap-on one that I had bought a long time ago, and I think I got maybe 3 or 4 jobs in, and that thing is a piece of crap, junk. So don't ever buy a snap-on sander. I had a Matco sander, it lasted a while, but I think it's the same company that makes some things, and they all suck. So I'm gonna get this scuffed, hopefully. And hopefully the sander will last long enough to do this. Give her a good blow down. Well, we can get some tape going and get some primer and stuff sprayed on this. Cool thing is, cab corners are, I know you probably can't hear me when I'm blowing, idiot. Hold on a second. Alright, let it dry up the rest of the way on its own. Whew. Cab corners got some cool bends and dents in them, so I can utilize that and kind of add to the patina look and make them look like they're as old as the truck. It's kind of the beauty about these things is body work ain't got to be super duper perfect, so kind of use the scratches and the dents and everything in the paint job, kind of adds to it, you know. You get a rag, wipe that down. I won't do no airbrush work today, but if I do, it'd be kind of cool. But I gotta get the whole truck prepped and ready, so I'm gonna see how far I get today. And like I said, this stuff is waterborne, so can't just spray it and then prep the whole truck and expect it to live on there. We got some stuff going on back here, so I'm gonna try to use some of this kind of good advantage of the truck. Some stuff going on right here, so we'll make it look like got some rust forming back up or something right there, even though it's just solid metal, so it kind of looked the part. And then we got this cool scratch right here, so I'm gonna bring that back, get a little bit of run off on it. When you do these things, you can, as you're working on it, you can kind of plan how you want it to look. So we got some stuff going on in this door jam. It's kind of hard to see, I know it's dark. So start getting all this taped up and shoot some browns and stuff in there. Yeah, I got them taped up. I forgot. I gotta do this fender too, so I gotta work on this a little bit. So I've been studying the other side. Basically, I'm gonna sand this whole side. I'm just gonna use my scuff pad, kind of like I did the door jambs and cab corners. Just kind of clean it up best I can, and I'm just gonna shoot some color all over. Very, very easily. I'm not going to try to like get super coverage, just enough, and then we'll come back in and doll everything up and get it looking like the other side. It's got some dents in it, so we'll use them dents to our advantage. It'll look good. We can't make the thing look a little better. All right, let that dry up. I'm gonna add a little bit of black too, kind of help it out a little bit. And then we'll start spraying some actual color on it. I gotta get that fender doctored up a little bit. Alright, I'm working on this fender over here. I've been studying this one right here. And it's got a lot of stuff going on. And you can see how far down the rust goes and the faded. So I sprayed some brown on here. We'll try to mimic it the best we can. May not be perfect, but I think it's going to be better than having a bunch of red primer all over it. So we're going to add a little black. Kind of want to follow the lines because that's kind of where I want to stay around the brown. I really don't want to cover the brown too much. I just want to kind of stay around it. Kind of see what we got going on. I know it's kind of hard to see. The light is not great. So, but I'm trying to just mimic what we got going on over here. So, now, I'm going to mix up some paint. Hopefully that paint is the correct color. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. I think I got enough paint here. If it ain't, I can doctor on it a little bit. So let me get that mixed up and let's spray a little bit on there and see what happens. Yeah, I put my hose adapter on. Let me get y'all a little better eye view. You see what I'm doing? Huh? How you doing? Hey. All right, here we go. I'm gonna spray a little bit on here and see what it look like. that good. Most of that's gonna come right back off. And so is that. And so is it on the other side. Some more to dry it real good. I'm gonna go get me some lunch. Might get another sandwich on a hot dog bun. That sounds pretty good. A little bit of mustard. So, gotta clean this gun out, but that color matched. Awesome. So I'm gonna try to match these corners where it goes all the way down. And I kind of wish I would have done some seam sealing, but I think I am in the roof because the roof is very rough, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. This is really the first day I've really looked at this truck and had a spider on me. Get off me, spider. They don't want you on me. So yeah, color matched. Awesome. Tailgate looks cool. I don't know how it's gonna look when we get done prepping, but trying not to change it too much. This side aged a little more different than that side. This a little bit better, paint's a little bit better on this side for some reason, but I don't know, I'm gonna match it best I can. And yeah, I get back from lunch, we'll knock this paint on off of here and get it blended in. I think it'll look good. Alright, I got back, kind of started working on these rockers a little bit. Worked on the inside a little bit. Still got a little bit more to do. Worked on cab corners a little bit. Still got a little ways to go. I got, like I said, I still got a airbrush and stuff like that. I'm gonna add some more scratches and things like that. Got this side. Now it's kind of hard to see with the. I can't open the door because the door handle broke, but kind of get the idea. This side here, like I said, is a little bit different than that side, but now I'm going to work on the fender, see how good it comes out. So get the sanding on that one now. Well, it ain't done. It's the majority of the way. Looks pretty good. Don't have a bunch of orange paint all over it. So I think he's gonna be, I gotta come back and touch it up with the hairbrush, but not too bad. Not too bad. So both these sides kind of aged. Look at that cab corner. You can see how this cab corner look. Hell, you can look just by the back window and see how much more paint's on that side. But I tried to get it pretty close, but this side had a lot more paint on it. So you can see cab corner and all that. So now I'm going to start by prepping the rest of the truck. I'll at least get the cab done. It is so hot. It is like 90. It's supposed to be like 96 for the high today. It's already got the real feel of 105 or some crap. It is, ooh. I'll see if I can post a screenshot off my phone. It is retarded hot. Being in this building kind of helps, but the fans are just, it's just like they're blowing flames on you. If this is what hell feels like, I don't want to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping the hood and see how it's gonna turn out, and we'll start moving our way around. I got the cab pretty much. I still got a hand wipe, rub some areas, hand wipe it. But looks like it came pretty clean. It's so hot. It's pretty much going to do it for me today. And my camera is dying. My other camera won't record. You gotta be real careful on these letters. I didn't want to mess these letters up. And you really don't want to change the look of it. So really all you're after is just trying to knock the scale off and any kind of dirt and grime and getting it super clean as you can get it. Give it somewhat of a chance for that clear to adhere to it. But got some other things I gotta do tomorrow, but I'll be getting back on this here in a few days. Been trying to get it done, get it all clear coated, then we gotta do the interior. At least the carpet and kill mat. But alright, we'll catch y'all in a few days. Alright, been a couple days since I last worked on this truck. Well, we're going to try to get it majority done today. I'm still waiting on carpet stuff and all that, so try to get this thing cleared today. And that part will be done, the big part will be done. And then he's still, I think, looking for a seat. So I'm gonna go ahead and start airbrushing some stuff on here. I don't like them spots that's in that thing, but I'm gonna touch up these spots and this red space, can't talk. Red space. This red space. So I got the rest of it prepped. I had to wash it down. Get this side prepped. And then I gotta wait on some seam sealer for the roof. Reseam that. Got the front the rest of the way prepped. This thing still had mold on it from where it was sitting in the woods. So an algae, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna get my airbrush set up and start touching up these jams, and or not jams, but rockers and cab corners and fender over here. Try to make it look more of the part. So let's get at it. Oh, what's going on with this thing? Humid. I don't know, I'm having problems. I think I got it fixed this time. Let's try it now. I'm gonna turn air pressure down some. Alright, try that. Yeah, let's turn it down a little bit more. I don't know how accurate that gauge is. Now, my favorite part is taping. Tape it up. I love it. Taping. It's the best part. Alright, I'll catch up with y'all after I get done taping this thing. Alright, decided to, I'm gonna re-seam this roof because it's pretty bad, and so I figured I'd go ahead and do that while I'm working on it. And, so I'm gonna take up around where I need to seam it. That way I don't make a mess on the actual surface of the truck. And then we'll start taping up. Get this thing knocked out today. Well, for the most part anyways. Alright, I got the one side done already, so I'm gonna do this side. Try to make a mess if you can. Squeeze some in there. And take your finger and kind of smooth it out. Went with black because of the truck. We're not painting, so I figured black would look better than white or cream or anything like that. So it'd kind of hide in the grip rail and kind of be out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. I made a mess all over my hand and everything else. It just never seems to fail. Peel this tape off. And you just take wax and grease and just wipe it right off, so it'll just come right off. So you get it on your surface, don't worry, it will come off. So if you got a pump up sprayer with your wax and grease in it, or a spray bottle, you can come back and spray it, and it'll like kind of turn into like a self leveler. It'll smooth it out even more. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll get this rest of the way off and get the rest of the truck taped, and we'll start spraying some clear, hopefully. God willing. That only took almost all day to do 4 windows and some door handles and some lights. I ain't worried about the wheels. We're gonna change them anyways. And we got the yellow light mod. We got yellow lights like everybody else. So I'm gonna blow it down real good, make sure there's nothing on it and mix up some clear and get to shooting some clear on this thing. I'm anxious to use this clear I got. Supposedly it's a satin finish, so we'll see how it turns out. And I'm probably going to have to switch all to my phone because the GoPro is deciding to die. So I could really use a sandwich on a hot dog bun. Okay, I ain't got my transponder for my phone for the microphone, so I'm gonna have to talk a little bit loud. I got it on 2 or 3 coats. I didn't use up a whole gallon, so I sprayed the inside the bed or the inside bed walls. It should flatten down a little bit more than that, I think. It's supposed to be a satin, so it may have a bit of a sheen to it. It has that suede look. Yeah, the more it sits there, the more it's matting down. So finish one FC 750 satin clear coat. And I don't care what you say, that finish one is some good clear. I had that on that car. It's been on that car for 5 years, and I never took care of it. Maybe washed it once in a blue moon. It sat out in the sun, and then I wrecked it, and so now I get to repaint it. So, which I wanted to repaint it anyway, because that paint job was a crappy paint job anyway that I put on it, and I can do way better. So I'm gonna let this sit up. Go get me a sandwich on a hot dog bun, and come back, untape it, see what it looks like, and probably get my thing for my microphone. Hey, y'all can hear what I'm saying, hopefully. Alright, I think it dried down pretty good. Now we'll unmask it. It's got a good sheen to it. So start unmasking this thing and See what she look like. Oh, had me a sandwich on a hot dog bun, bag of crumbs, with some lukewarm tea. Pretty good. Always tape these up, that way no paint gets in them splines for the windshield wipers. It looks good. I like it. That's gonna do it for me today. Still got to put a carpet in it, kill mat it, and yeah, I think we'll be done. I think we got to put another seat in it too. So, oh yeah, I think he's gonna be happy with it. It looks a lot better not having all that red paint right there. Alright, so I'll catch y'all in a few days. I'm gonna go home and take care of this daggum tooth. Alright. It's been a few days. Get back on this. We gotta rip the interior out of it, put new carpet in it, and kill mat it. Sneeze the rest of the day. Yeah, allergies. All right, we got it moved over a little bit more, so I can get both sides a little easier, and start seeing what it's going to take to get this seat out. That's going to be interesting. Tie the door open, and I gotta get the other side. I probably need to try to go ahead and take that door handle off on the other side to fix it too. That way you can get to it from the outside, so I don't have to crawl all the way through the truck. So got a pretty little motor in it. I like the way that thing looks. Just looks like a basic little motor. Runs good. Good looking little engine. Let me find something to tie the door handle to here, and that way it'll quit closing on me. Alright, we got a strap holding the door open. I gotta get some picks or something to get them door handles and stuff off over there so I can get the door panel off, but this is what we're dealing with inside. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. It's just old. The dash pad hasn't came in. Supposed to be getting a seat, but I may have put this one back in. I just have to clean it up, try to get the blanket on there a little bit better. But at least it'll have carpet and kill mat in it, and dash pad's easy to put on. And a seat, you know, a couple bolts, it's out, put a new one in, get this one recovered, whatever he's going to do. But we're gonna do the best we can. Like I said, supposed to get one, but I don't know if you ever found one or what the deal is. So we're just gonna try to knock it out, because I gotta get done with this one and move on to the next one. So go ahead and get the seat out. Oh. Wires. I had to cut all this loose stuff off, and I'll see about getting this blanket on there a little bit better. Get it stretched out on there nice. If I had another one, I'd just cover the top of it too and make it look a little better. I used to have a few of them, but I think I threw them all away. Getting this seat out is going to be fun by myself. I can come up with something some kind of way. Alright, I gotta come up with something. Some kind of way to ease the seat out on this side. Alright. Found that little dolly. I think I might put that there. I don't know. It kind of rolls. I don't know, we'll see what it does. It's not working too good. We'll go to the other side. See, come on now, you gotta get on out of here. We don't want you in here no more. Go to the other side. See what we got going on over there. I don't want to roll with the crap. Guess I'm going to have to tie this door open too. This being a pain in the butt. I'm gonna go over there and see if I can't stand the seat up on its end and wiggle it out that way. Alright. It almost worked. Come on. Get on out of that thing. Oh shit. Okay, seat's out. Woo! Gotta do some cleaning in here. Seats. And we'll get it a little better than what it is. I'll see if I can get with him and see if he found one yet. Got some kind of seat cover on it already. The shifty knob for a 3-speed, low, first, second, third. That's probably what's in it now. This first gear is like granny low. Got some sandpaper in here. Got a bubble gum bucket lid. Got stuff. Get on out of here. We don't want you in here no more. That damn door. Oh yeah, this is a mess. The old beer cap, beer can cap. There's an old one there. No. Take that transmission cover off. Alright, got all the old mat out. And now I gotta get all this cleaned up. Probably gonna spray some rust stop paint in there just to kind of say I tried to stop anything from coming back. That's what these things do. They're just trying to get back in the ground. That's all it is. So we're going to open up this carpet. I'm going to lay this carpet out. But I may lay it in the back of the truck. And I'll let it relax a little bit to see what it looks like. It's stupid hot, man. Already, it ain't even 9 o'clock. Heard on the Facebook thing that the guy that invented the heat index died at 88, but he felt like 107. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna lay this out. Be pretty nice. Part that sucks is cutting the holes in it. I hate that part. Especially trying to get the shift ring back in it and all that. Let it relax. Finding the seat holes, which ain't too terribly bad. There's a way you can do it. As long as you can get to the holes from the bottom side, you can heat you up like a screwdriver or something, get it hot with a torch, and then just run it up through the holes, let it burn a hole through the carpet, and you got your holes through your seat, stuff like that. Gonna look good in there. Got the grommet for the high-low beam. See what the paperwork in here says. Thank you. It says thank you. Read, pull, instruct, extrusions. I love to read, I just don't know how. Yeah, so they want you to let it relax for a few hours. Back into proper shape. Check material for accuracy. Prepare new and old carpet. Prepare, not prepare. I told you, I'm like, yeah. So, any product may have excess material on outer edges.
some application, it may be necessary to use old carpet as a template. Well, I think our templates in pieces in that box over there. And then there's a couple pieces over there, so I don't think I'm going to use it as a template. Although I may use the center portion of where the shifter is come out in one good piece. So I may end up using that to kind of get my hole for the shifter. Placing vehicle lining up molded contour to seat risers or any other identifiable starting point on both driver and passenger sides. Applying adhesive to the whole product in place is generally not necessary. If desired, only apply a light brush or spray with adhesive. After correct dry, fit has been obtained. And we're professionals now. I'm gonna take these little brackets holding these springs. I guess it's for like factory, side road jack, whatnot. I don't think he's got the original jack no more, so we're gonna do away with all these brackets. Kind of make it a little bit easier for installation and things like that. Try to hit castings as many times as possible with the ratchet. I get air blower in here, we'll blow it out real good. Got a little bit of rust right there in the corner. See if we can do something about it. Now what I'm going to do is put these screws back in the holes, because that will, one, not lose the screws if you decided to put these brackets back in, if you don't lose them. And then two, it kind of fills the holes up, so you're kind of doing two things at one time. A mess. I've blown out best I could. Really stand to be seam sealed in here. Let's blow it out again. I'm gonna do some scraping, some picking. I'll ensure I get most of this dirt out of here. It needs some seam sealing up in here, and that side over there is pretty good, but I can kind of see it needs a little bit of help over there too. Man, I hate to crack open another tube seam sealer, but not use the whole thing. But I don't know what else to do. Try to scrape some of this scale off the floor and blow it out one more time. You wonder what I'm doing now? Yeah, I'm rinsing it out with a water hose. Too filthy. I did scrub it with a wire brush, blew it back out. This looks dirty. We're gonna flush it out with water hose, let it dry. I'm gonna let it dry up real good. Blow it out a little bit more. Set a fan in there, let it dry, go home for a minute, change clothes again. It'll be the first time I change clothes today. I'm trying to get this portion of the truck done today. I'm gonna message owner and see if he found a seat. And I'm just trying to get it clean. I don't want to put this kill mat in there and it start coming loose and all that. So just trying to get it good and clean. I'm gonna take some rags, wipe off the toe boards. They got some kind of something on them. It's gonna look good though. All right. That thing is getting AC in it over the winter time. Some kind of way, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out something. Cause it is just too hot. The wind is down. It's like just flames getting blown in on you. It is unreal how hot it is. Whew. Had to change my shirt, man. I had to go sleeveless. Try to get this done today. I got to move on from this thing. Done stayed on it too long. It's hard to, when it's 100 degrees every freaking day, it's hard to stay motivated on this stuff and try to get the work knocked out. It's just, I'm gonna get as far as I can today on it and try to get done with it. I don't know what he's gonna do about the seat, stuff like that, but we'll worry about that later because this video's got to come out this week. So, I could have been done a lot sooner if it was just a little bit more pleasurable outside. It's just, even this building, it's just hot, man. It's like being in the oven. So, looks pretty dry, which is no surprise because it's like 400 degrees outside, so it should dry fairly easy. But I've had these fans blowing on it, and so I got some black paint. I'm just gonna kind of spray some black paint in there. Well, first I think I'm gonna see if any of that seam sealer is loose and knock it on out, and we'll go ahead and run some seam sealer right there, spray some black, and then let that dry, then lay some kill mat in there. I'm not gonna go super crazy with the kill mat, just that's already insulated anyway. But we're gonna at least do right here, floor pans, and a little bit on the toe board, and then whatever on the trans tunnel there. I don't want to like make it like overkill, so to speak, but we'll make it look good. I got it seam sealed, kind of hit some spots right there around where the pedal was, added some like pits and a couple little tiny holes. I ain't too much worried about it. I'm just gonna kind of hit it with some black spray paint a little bit, put a decent little coat on here, and some rust top paint, and let it dry, and we'll start putting some kill mat in it. I just want to cover up the bad pit rust. I ain't worried about trying to coat the whole floor. It ain't really that bad of shape, really. We'll let that dry up real good. And I guess we're going to start putting some kill mat in it. Find me a sharp razor blade. Find my rollers. Find some air conditioning. It'll look good. Here's some kill mat. This stuff is fairly cheap on Amazon. This is the kit that costs like $60, $65. And it'll go a long ways. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start right here in the seat pan portion. Probably start right here like that. And you got these rollers on Amazon too. You can use them or you cannot use them. It's personal preference. I'm going to peel off a little bit, about halfway like that. Kind of like putting on a decal. Kind of get it started up here. Get it started with your hands. And then start pulling that piece back a little at a time. This is a bolt where that bracket was. First piece is down. Then just take your rollers, kind of push down and kind of just run it through. Just like that. Really nothing to it. Stuff's really easy to put in. And it's really just on how you want it to look. Now you could take the time to cut it and butt it up, but I'm just going to overlap it. It's not real crucial. Let's do the rest of the truck. All right, I got half the floor done. That's a big difference. Big difference. Big difference. It's going to quiet the ride a lot. Won't have so much road noise. It should, if you put AC in it, it should help it cool it too. I'm gonna keep on going so I can get done with this thing today. We got other stuff to work on. I'm having to record old school on my phone and use my old microphone. Yeah, so I just did a whole spot on that and didn't record no sound. So got that done. And now I'm cutting a hole in the carpet. Cutting me like a little star. Alright. Y'all get out of here. We don't want you in there. Instructions made it sound easier. Then do something with this access carpet that's right there. Or cut it out. This is a carpet kit for without the tank. I couldn't find one that was this color with tank with tall hump. So had to get this one. I figured I'd just cut the access and make it look like it's supposed to. But it's not bad looking. Looks good. Alright, let me cut that hole for the grommet. These are always fun to put in. Super fun to put in. So put these in from the back in, not front in, back in. Because it's the way that it is. It's bigger on the back side, so it's smaller on the front side. So that's the way it goes. Okay, I got this door fixed. That's half-ass screwed down. Got steel plates screwed in. Everything looks good. I'm just really not happy with that. Screws act like they need to be longer because of all the insulation. And it was just a pain in the butt, so I decided to quit messing with it. So now I'm going to pop my holes in for the, if I can get that in there. There that is. Alright. Take that. Hopefully this works. It's been kind of a pain in the butt lately. This thing's old. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But yeah, you heat this up. Everything I got's wore out. Heat this up as best you can with a wore out lighter. And then stick it in the hole. Kind of melt the carpet around there. Needs to be better than that. This thing. I just put fuel in this and it just it don't want to work. Come on now, come on. One hole. It wouldn't, but the outside screws holding that in, so I'm not gonna worry about them one, the inside ones. If they want them in there, they can put them in there. I'm not gonna do it. So now I gotta find, the door's gonna try to close on me now. Ow, thing's hot. Alright, there's a hole. That should do it. We should be able to get our bolts in there for the seat. So now I got to clean the seat up. I don't know when he's going to get that seat. And like I said, I got to get this thing ready for y'all to be able to watch in a few days. Man, it's hot. And I'm ready to be done for today. Gotta get them off. Get on off of there. There's that. Just tuck them back in there for the time being. We don't want you out here no more. If there's a way I could fasten it there, I would, but there's not. I'm gonna try to just zip tie it on there for the time being, and I'm gonna get a new one. He can put it in, or I'll put it in, or however it's gonna go. Let me get that zip tied on and get ready to wrestle it back into the truck. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call it. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I think it turned out awesome. It's just a good looking old truck. It's got the perfect patina. And man, I'm kind of getting where I want one of these old C10s. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Go back and watch some of my other videos. Tell your buds, like, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.